Yo, what is up, Madden Elite? Bradley here. We are at it with another wire. A little later than normal getting this out. We normally do it on the weekend. I had a crazy busy weekend, and I'm just behind on a ton of crap. So it's Monday. We're coming at the wire though. We're still coming at it. Just a little late. It's fine. I got a ton of crap I need to do, but I haven't done because I'm a bum and I'm behind. For example, there's a couple league avatars I've been promising people that I have not got to yet. If you are one of those individuals, I have not forgotten about it. It is on my mind every day. I just haven't had the chance to sit down and do it. I wanted to get it done today. I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying though. I'm just behind on so much crap, but I'm trying to get everything caught up. And in the mix, like, so let's chat a little bit. In the mix of crap that I'm behind on that I need to get caught up on, Daddy Leaks. Oh, EA finally addressed the companion app for PlayStation 5, and I'm not giving them credit for fixing that because it never should have been an issue. But don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on that. But so we have our daddy leagues up. I've been sitting on an old code from a couple years ago that was really nice. And we already had our daddy leagues purchased before the league even started because we were told that Daddy Leagues would be up and running upon the release of PS5. That's what we were told. So we had already purchased our Daddy Leagues, and I had it coded with an old code that I had from a couple years ago. And now that it's all up and running and like the code's in, there's a couple kinks with the code that I need to go in and fix. I haven't had the time yet to do that. Hopefully tomorrow, if I get to sit down, right? If I get to sit down and if I get to sit down and do the avatars, I should be able to have time to mess with that code as well. So yeah, that's coming. On the topic of Daddy Leagues, though, Daddy Leagues, something I love about Daddy Leagues is it gives us a lot of content, and we can take that content and do other things with it. So there's this ideal in content creation of macro content creation, and then from that macro creation, you make micro pieces of content. So Daddy Leagues is a macro piece of content, right? It's this big piece of content, and there are smaller pieces of content that we can glean from it. Example, Daddy Leagues generates a power rankings every week. The top 5 teams, according to Daddy Leagues. In week number 3 of Madden Elite season number 3 are the Ravens, the Seahawks, the Chiefs, the Vikings, and the Eagles. And there's a couple of interesting things here. First of all, right off the bat, the first thing that leaps out to me, hey, number 1, that's our reigning defending Super Bowl champion. Our reigning defending Super Bowl champion is the number 1 team in the power rankings. And then behind him at number 2 is the former reigning defending, well, not defending, the former Super Bowl champion, Benjamin Beeman Bayman Begelman. And then it gets interesting beyond 1 and 2. Number 3, we have the Chiefs. There is no way that we are running through this entire cycle of Madden and Brett is not winning a Super Bowl championship. Okay? This season is Bread's season. Mark my words, at the end of the season, Bread will be the Super Bowl champion of Madden Elite. Mark my words. And then he'll go on to do it again. He'll be the first 2-time Super Bowl champion in Madden Elite. Mark my words. Mark it down. It's happening. And then it gets curious beyond Chuck, beyond Benjamin Beeman Bayman Begelman, and beyond Bread. Because at number 4, we have the Vikings. We have, oh, what just happened there? That's not good. We fix that real quick. We have the Vikings at number 4, which is peculiar. So, the Vikings owner, true talent. According to Bread, true talent is the most boring game you'll ever play in Madden. And like, what has true talent done so far in the league? Nothing. His previous seasons were throwaway seasons. But now here, week 3 of season 3, he's ranked at number 4. Can he maintain? Can he do something? Can he show us true talent? I don't know. We'll see. And then number 5, we have Kanyu. I have a gut feeling that Kanyu is going to have a great season. Last season, if I remember right, I believe him and I were trying to like formulate some trade or something, and we were like discussing the value of his first round picks. I'm like, yo man, your first round pick, it's trash. It's basically a second. And he's like, no man, I haven't played Madden in forever. I suck. No, I'm telling you, I have a gut feeling, right? And my gut feelings are usually right. Kanyu is going to have a great season. And I have a gut feeling. I have this gut feeling that if Kanyu lasts, it might not be this season, it might not be next season, it might not be this Madden, but I have a gut feeling that if Kanyu sticks around and he keeps at it, Kanyu will be at some point a reigning defending Super Bowl champion, world Super Bowl champion of Madden Elite. I don't know. I don't know. This season, though, like, I want to kind of just, like, slow down, right? I kind of just want to slow down. I want to talk about I want to talk about the season that I'm having, because I feel like I'm having a pretty interesting season. Like going into this season, like my confidence, like playing Madden was just zero, zilch, not existent. Like I feel like these first 2 seasons in Madden Elite have been like my 2 worst seasons ever in Madden, and it's frustrating. Like I care deeply and like I want to get better. I want to be better, and I've been trying to do things to get better. I think a big issue is I just throw way too many freaking interceptions and I do stupid things. And like I'm really just trying to like dial things back. And then to make it even worse, I had just the worst off season I've ever had in Madden. I don't even want to talk about it. Screw it. I don't even want to talk about it. But going into the season, like I was really hoping like I would like come into the season and just have like an easy schedule. Like give me like my ideal like schedule for the beginning of the season would be like, like maybe like Gumbo week 1, and then like Gumbo week 1, Mex week 2, and then Deloitte week 3, and then Zell week 4. Those would be like 4 guaranteed wins. Like 4 guaranteed wins. Jumbo, Mex, Deloitte, Zell. Like I would just steamroll those guys. Those guys suck. That's not what I got though. Week 1 I got Estrada, and Estrada put a thumping on me, and like it was more of the same. I felt absolutely helpless. And then week number 2, right? Week number 2, I had Benjamin, Beeman, Bayman, Bagelman. He's all like, I'm gonna beat Cincy. And then I'm like, I'm going to whip him. And then I didn't realize it, but you shouldn't say you're going to whip somebody because that's not good. So, and I may have used some memes and I may have crossed some lines that I didn't realize I was crossing, but I did issue an apology. And Beeman, if you're watching, and I'm sure you will, like legit, like I'm sorry. Okay, like I didn't, like I'm oblivious and dumb. Like I was just being silly, man. But I think I got into Beeman's head. I think I got into his head because he was just like, I'm going to run it so far up on Cincy, it's going to be ridiculous. And then, like, the game starts. It is me versus Benjamin Beeman, Bagelman. Tons of people were watching, and everyone just expected me to get completely obliterated. And guess what? Late in the fourth, not really late in the fourth, but in the fourth, for like one moment, literally one moment, one play, I had a 1 point lead. I scored a touchdown. I went up by 1 point. And then I'm like, you know what? Let's go for 2. And then I drop back to pass and I throw it. He picks it off in the end zone. And he runs it in. Pick 2. And that was just the beginning of the end. It was a disaster from that point in time. So on the kickoff, there was a kickoff at one point in time, and like my guy gets the ball. No, it wasn't a kickoff. I remember what it was. I'm getting things confused. Following the pick 2, Beeman runs it down right. And basically he ends up throwing the ball into the end zone. My guy picks the ball off in the end zone. And like I got the controller in my hand. I'm trying to stop the animation of him running out of the end zone. I'm literally screaming at the screen, why aren't you stopping? And then the guy steps out of the end zone. And then the stop animation finally triggers. And he goes down on the 1 yard line. Oh, no. And then I drop back to pass. I'm on like the 1 yard line, barely any time left. Like normally I would try and run here, right? But there's like no time left. So I'm like, we gotta pass it. And I'm just looking down the field. I drop back to pass and I stepped out. Safety. I played good. I hung in there, and like I gave Benjamin Beeman, Bagelman a game up until the very end, and then I shot myself in the foot, which was so frustrating. I literally had the lead in the fourth quarter. I really think I think there might be a chance that Benjamin Beeman, Bagelman may have actually like let me hang. I think maybe that might have been what happened, because I really had no explanation for what happened. It was either I got in his head, either I was in his head, or he like literally laid down to like maybe be like, Cincy, I want you to feel good about yourself. Like maybe that's what it was. I don't know. But yeah, one thing led to another, you know. I was in it for a while. Defensively, I did the same thing every single play. I just played over the top, and my guys just kept picking crap off. He's just trying to force it deep, right? And I'm just like, okay, I'll take that one. Yeah, I'll take that one too. I'll take that one too. He was like, I think Benjamin Beeman, Bagelman may have been trying to do like a Cincy impression with the number of interceptions he threw. Like, I'm not even sure how many interceptions he threw, but you know what? We have a daddy leagues. Let me pull that up real quick. I would show it on screen, but I don't have it like I don't have it set to show on screen, so you're not going to see it on screen. My apologies. Let's see. Where are the Seahawks? Okay. All right, I found it. I think I did. It's not this. I need to really go in and fix the Statty Leaks. Bear with me 1 second. Was this it? Yes, here it is. Okay. Russell Wilson threw 5 interceptions. Beeman's out there trying to do like a Cincy impression. I wonder I wonder what Russell Wilson's stats look like for the season. I am the destroyer of Russell Wilson's stats. I ruined Russell Wilson for Benjamin Beeman Begelman. I ruined Russell Wilson. But I may have lost that game, but I really feel like that's the game I needed to have. Because like I was just like in my head bad, and like that was the game I needed to have. And then going into week number 3, week number 3, I was feeling pretty good about it, and I was going up against the winless Cowboys. He ended up whipping me. It's fine. I'll be back next week. I guarantee you. All right, listen to me. I guarantee you, I will have 4 wins on this season. Legit, I will. I'm going to have 4 wins on this season. You may not believe it, but it's going down. I'm going to have at least 4 wins. But the Cowboys guy, like, I don't have anything good to say about about the new Cowboys owner. Nothing good to say about him at all. Like, he is the biggest. I have nothing good to say about the guy. So, like, I got pretty heated during the game. Like, really heated. And, like, I called him out hardcore in chat. And I probably shouldn't have called him out hardcore in chat. I should have handled things privately. But, like, I paused the game, right? Like, he's winning. He's winning pretty good. But, like, I always play. Like, I'm always playing. I'm always trying. But I pause the game. I have to step out of the room for a second, take care of some crap at the house, right? I come back to the game, and the dude unpaused the game, and I had multiple delay of game penalties. I was set up with a 1st and 10. I come back, it's a 1st and 20, and I'm like moments away from getting a 3rd delay of game. And like I just like pop a fuse, like screw this guy. Like, you don't freaking do that. Like, that is the biggest load of bullcrap I've ever seen. Absolute joke. And then, like, the guy had no spine at all when it comes to sportsmanship. There's literally like 2 seconds left in the game, and he's calling timeouts so we can throw Hail Marys. Like, screw that guy, okay? Screw that guy. I wish nothing good upon him. I hope he loses the rest of his season. I hope he loses all of the rest of his games. I hope his controller like explodes in his hand in the middle of a game or something. Like, I don't even care. I've got nothing good to say about this guy. Nothing good at all. And like through the course of the game, like for some reason people watch my games. I don't know why, but people watch my games. I think it's kind of like an elite pastime. Like, how is Cincy going to screw this game up? But for some reason people watch my games. They're watching this game, and like I had like tons of people in my DMs be like, "Dude, don't sweat it. I play this guy in this week, and I'm gonna dump 70 on him." Like, screw that guy. Congratulations on becoming the most hated person in the league. And then, like, the crap he says to me in chat, like, he's like, who even are you? I think he legitimately asked me, like, who even are you? Or something like that. Screw that guy. Don't be a Jeff. That's all I gotta say.